We're drawing the Muppets today.
Yes, I love the Muppets.
No, you have to sing every word that you say.
Wait, what? I'm not singing.
I'm sorry, but you just don't have a choice.
Are we really doing this?
Yep.
And you have to sing it in your Muppet voice.
I love it. I do. But it's not happening.
Yes.
I'm not singing.
Oh, come on. We're live. We're live.
No.
Oh, are you really not going to sing? Do you
No.
understand how much preparation I put in here?
I do, yes, I
Oh,
do.
You are a party pooper.
I'm sorry.
All right, whatever.
Okay.
You're singing before this is over.
No,
Yes.
I'm not going to sing.
All right, so I did both of these illustrations before, kind of.
Okay.
I drew these guys individually, Kermit and Fozzie.
Yes.
In these very same poses, I was practicing my inking.
Right.
Did it a couple years ago.
Yeah.
But I wanted to do a different thing now.
Okay.
And I wanted to stick them together on the same piece
Ooh.
because I'm kind of thinking like, you remember the Muppet movie.
Yes.
And you know how they met in the Muppet movie.
Right.
And I always felt like when those guys got together
Yeah.
and they decided to hit the road,
Yes.
there were probably a lot of bars and restaurants and clubs that they stopped at on their way.
You're right.
And they hit a lot of open mics.
I'm sure.
And, Kermit did his singing and his banjo playing.
Right.
And Fozzie did his comedy.
Yeah.
To whatever level of success.
Yeah.
But they were a team.
They were a team.
Right. So
Right.
I like to envision these guys as a team, so I wanted to
Yeah.
draw them like that.
Oh, that's awesome. They're on the same stage. I love it.
Exactly. Kermit and Fozzie next to each other,
Yeah.
like they should be.
Yeah.
Jim and Frank,
Yes.
this is the way it should be.
It should be.
Ernie and Bert.
Yes.
Do they have another pair? Those two guys do? Oh, Kermit and Piggy.
Oh, of course. Yeah.
All right. So, like I said, I have done these individuals before,
Yeah.
Kermit and Fozzie, and I stuck them together here.
Right.
And I didn't know how I wanted to do it, ink wash or color.
Okay.
I'm gonna go black and white just for fun.
Yeah.
We haven't done a real hatchy sort of illustration
yeah.
lately,
Right.
where it's just a million little lines.
Yeah.
And I thought with the stage, the boards of the stage, and
Right.
the curtain behind them, I thought that it would be a great opportunity to just see how steady my hand is.
Oh, okay.
To just kind of see if I
Yeah.
could do it without wobbling too much.
That's a perfect opportunity.
Yeah. Plus, it kind of gives it an old school sort of maybe newspaper illustration
yeah.
sort of look. Although the
Oh.
brush pen kind of betrays that. Still,
Okay.
I think it's going to be nice when it's done.
Oh, good.
The Muppets have been around my entire life.
Yeah.
There have been some fallow periods,
Right.
where the Muppet imagery and their presence weren't as ubiquitous.
Yeah. That's sad.
Yeah, but it's always been there between
Right.
Sesame Street when I was a little kid
Yeah.
and the various Muppet shows
Right.
and all the movies.
Right.
It's pretty much been a constant IV drip of Muppets
Yeah.
directly into my veins my entire life. They're just part of my DNA now.
Oh, of course.
They're in me and they're in my brain. I probably can't overstate how big an influence they are in my artwork.
Yeah.
It's not really intentional, unless I'm doing Muppet art.
Yeah.
I think it's just through absorption.
Yeah. Yeah.
You just get it. But in my cartooning and illustration and character design, I will see it when I'm drawing sometimes.
Right.
Even though I have a number of influences, I think the Muppet stuff is the most visible or most recognizable influence.
Yeah.
Whenever you can see the influences, whenever you can recognize them in my stuff. Like even my Bigfoot character.
Oh, right.
There's nothing conscious about it when I designed him, but that big red nose is very Muppety. It's extremely Muppety.
It is. I love that nose.
Yeah. And I was thinking, I know that you're a diehard Muppet nerd
Yeah.
from way back.
Right.
So, because of the nature of your needle-felted characters, they're fuzzy,
Yeah.
they're cartoony, they're fun. Do you think that, and I already know the answer pretty
Right.
much, but do you think that the Muppets influenced what you design?
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah. I grew up with the Muppets everywhere too.
Yeah.
And I tried to get my hands on the puppets and the toys.
Oh, those puppets.
Yeah. Right? Yeah, I have a bunch of them still.
Yeah, I had a couple when I was a kid.
Yeah.
I no longer do.
Oh no. Oh yeah. Yeah, both Sesame Street and the Muppet Show. Yeah, those were awesome. So, I had that stuff around me. And the shows and movies as well.
Yeah.
It just gets into your brain. You just absorb it all.
Yeah.
So.
And you've done some felties that well, you actually did make a Muppet felty at one point. You did.
I did.
Super Grover.
I did. Grover to Super Grover. So he can.
Oh, that's right.
It's removable.
That's right. You can remove his costume and he'd just be a Grover felty.
Right. Yeah.
Oh, I love that little guy. I remember the day we went up on that parking garage.
Yeah.
To take the photos.
Right?
To make it look like Grover was above the city.
Flying around. Yeah.
That was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the felt, it looks like Muppet skin a lot of times. So.
Your felties do look like Muppet skin
Yeah.
up close. Is that what we call it? Muppet skin?
I don't know. I feel a little bit awkward saying Muppet skin,
Lord.
but.
Well, they do look like that.
Yeah.
Anyway. Yeah.
So-
you should do more Muppets.
I should do more Muppets for
I know you like to
myself.
come up with your own stuff.
Yeah,
but
definitely.
I think people, the characters that people recognize
Yeah.
because they've grown up with them, I think they resonate with people.
Oh, definitely.
So, do you think that you're ready yet to make your big singing debut
Oh, no.
on our little Muppet show?
No. If I sing, Statler and Waldorf will heckle me
No,
relentlessly.
Statler and Waldorf are nowhere to be found.
No?
They are not attending the performance. All right, well, if you're not going to sing, I still need to get a sip of water.
Okay.
I need to wet my whistle for the big whistle solo.
Whistle solo.
Yeah. Oh, here it is. Shh, shh.
Ridiculous. That was pretty good. Nice job. A kazoo.
I forgot how a kazoo worked.
Oh, really?
I did. I put it up to my mouth and I just blew on the kazoo. And I forgot.
And that didn't produce anything?
It didn't produce anything but embarrassment.
Oh, no.
So you have to hum and blow into the kazoo at the same time.
Right.
And I also remember kazoos being higher pitched.
Oh, yeah?
When I was a kid.
Okay.
Or maybe I was just higher pitched
Oh,
when I was a
right.
kid, although not by much.
Right.
I
yeah.
can still be pretty high pitched.
Okay.
But this might be a baritone kazoo.
Oh, my.
Or something, I don't know, whatever it is. It was a little tough because, it was hard to hit the notes I wanted to hit.
Oh, you did a great job.
I think it turned out okay.
It did.
It sounded very, very Muppety.
It does.
Which is my goal for this whole production.
Congrats, you did it.
Now, you actually got to meet a
Yeah.
Muppeteer in person.
Yes, I did.
Nice job.
Thank you.
And
you did
that
too.
was, I know I was there, but it was really all about you. I
Yeah.
really wanted you to have a blast.
Thank
so
you.
For the most part, I hung back.
You did. You really hung back, and I went. It was Carol Spinney.
Yeah, and I seem to recall almost having to drag you over there because you were so nervous.
I was so nervous.
Yeah.
I was like a little fangirl.
Right, so
Yeah.
then we got over there, and then it was at the New York Comic Con.
Right.
And then, what did you gush about?
I was just gushing over him and the fact that I could barely speak, frankly.
I think you thanked him
I-
for your childhood.
I did.
Like, you really went all
Yeah.
in.
I did, and
And he probably heard that every time someone met him.
I was practically crying.
I know. I remember.
Yeah.
It really touched you.
Yeah, it did.
It was really powerful moment.
Yeah.
Because it was like, you were meeting a hero.
He is, yes.
Yeah, and he was really sweet too. On top of
Oh
all
my
of that,
gosh.
he was super sweet.
The nicest guy.
And you told me that I asked him to do a voice?
Yeah, so we were, people were starting to get in line to meet him, and we decided we should probably let him go.
Right.
And we said goodbye, but before we did that, you were like, I don't want to bother you, I don't want to...
That really doesn't seem
Yeah.
like something I would do. I
Right.
hate making people perform on the spot.
Yeah.
They're already there. out of the
Right.
goodness of their heart, and they're talking to you and they're signing things.
Yeah,
I hate saying,
absolutely.
now do a trick.
Yeah.
Jump through a hoop.
You were probably thinking this was a once-in-a-lifetime
It was once in a
opportunity.
lifetime is exactly what I was thinking, I
so
think.
let's just do it.
So
And
then I asked him to just do something in a voice.
in one of his voices.
Just pick a voice.
Right, because as you know, he does Big Bird and Oscar. He performed both those.
Right.
He's the Muppeteer for both
And then
of those.
what did he say? What did he do?
He said...
He did Big Bird's voice.
He did Big Bird's voice, and he said, "Have a rotten day,"
which is an Oscar saying.
which is an Oscar saying.
And then he made believe like it was an error.
Yeah, and he was like, "Whoops."
Right. I think he was doing comedy.
He might have been.
He was really funny.
But he made us laugh really hard because...
I'm really glad we went over there and talked to
Oh
him.
my gosh. It was such a joy.
Yeah, I'm really glad.
Yeah, me too.
You were really happy that day.
I was
You were on
so
cloud
happy.
9 for the rest of that day.
Yeah.
So I'm
oh, and
really
I
glad
bought
we
one
did
of his
that.
paintings because he paints.
Oh yeah, he is. He was a really good
Yeah.
artist.
Yes. So I got a Big Bird in the autumn leaves.
Right.
Yeah.
And that's a signed print.
Oh,
right?
yes. Yes, a print.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Well done, you.
Yeah, I know.
So you ready to sing a few bars?
Oh, no.
Ready to jump
No,
in?
no, I'm not.
Have you worked on your Muppet voice?
Oh, God, no. I don't have a Muppet voice.
You're gonna do it before this is over.
Oh, no.
Just know that now. Just know now that before
Oh,
we're
boy.
done, you'll be singing along.
Holy.
I put way too much work into this production.
You did. I know. I know.
All right. All right, so I think I already know your answer, but
Yeah.
who are your favorite Muppets? Give me your top 3
Oh,
favorite
my.
all-time Muppets.
Well, thank you for giving me 3.
Yeah.
Kermit,
Yeah.
because he's the best.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. Ernie,
Okay.
because he's funny,
2 Hensons.
right? And Grover.
All right. All right, I knew this.
Yeah.
I knew this because we discussed it a while ago, right?
Yeah.
And your 3 favorites happen to be my 3 favorites.
Right? The same favorites.
Yeah. For whatever reason.
Yeah.
But okay, so let's mix it up then. Since I
Uh-huh.
already know your top 3 and
Yeah.
they are my top 3, if you had to pick one alternate,
Oh,
if
my.
one of your favorite Muppets could not fulfill its duties
Oh, my.
in the Muppet community, what is your alternate favorite Muppet?
Wow. It's a newer guy.
Oh, okay, who?
Pepe.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay. I like him. I think my alternate
Yeah.
would be, is an older guy.
Yeah?
I think they call him Uncle Deadly.
Oh,
and
yes.
The first time I saw him was during a Muppet Show
Yeah.
episode about the Phantom of the Muppet Show.
Oh, man.
And he scared me so much.
Yes, he's
Oh my
scary.
gosh, I should really do an Uncle Deadly drawing.
Yes, you
sometime.
should.
Oh, I love
Definitely
that Muppet.
put that on the list.
Yeah. All right.
Okay.
Good. All right. We got that straightened
Oh,
out.
good,
And we
I'm glad.
possibly have some more content now.
Right?
As soon as I get my pens.
Okay.
As soon as I find 5 seconds to rub together,
Yeah.
I'll draw an Uncle Deadly.
Awesome.
So my first indication that the Muppets were not puppets but were in fact real living beings
Yeah.
was the first time that I saw Kermit riding a bicycle.
Yes. Yeah. I'm not even sure how they did that.
I don't think they did anything. I genuinely feel it's a frog riding a bike.
Right?
Because they're alive.
Yeah. Like when they're on talk shows, you just focus on them.
Right,
And
exactly.
the Muppeteer is just some guy sitting beside them.
Yeah, exactly. Because they're real. Even
Yeah.
now, it feels like that when we sit in on the Muppets 4D show at
Oh,
Disney.
right. Yeah. Yeah. I was expecting just a movie. But
Like a 3D movie.
Right. But Bean Bunny shows up and Sweetums comes out into the audience.
Right, exactly. All that reinforces the fact that they're real. The Muppets are living beings.
Yeah.
all right?
I believe that too.
And a discussion.
Yes. There is something that I want to add to the discussion.
To the Muppet discussion?
Yeah.
All right, well, what do you have to say?
Now I'm singing. Now you can get off my back.
Fantastic!
Oh, God.
That was amazing. I'm so glad that you did that.
Oh, jeez. I'm dying inside.
Yeah, wow. And great Muppet voice, too.
Thank you.
So most of this is tech pens.
Yeah.
Like I said, but the brush pens really came in handy
Oh, good.
when I was working on Fozzie's texture,
Oh,
because it kind of makes him look extra fluffy.
that texture's beautiful.
For his fur,
Yeah.
and then I'm using the tech pens again in his mouth for the shadows.
Okay.
Yeah, but I think he turned out pretty good.
He did.
So there they are,
Yay!
Kermit and Fozzie, up on stage,
Yes.
hacking out another performance. You know, they try so hard.
They do try hard.
I hope the audience appreciates
I'm
it.
sure they do.
Oh, gosh.